All right, we're coming back at you again. Yeah, if you can hear my voice, I'm a little disappointed. As you can see here, got a package in from Sideshow. This is a quarter scale Harley Quinn premium format. About a $575 figure. This is a lot of money in here. And it's basically what happens when Ups handles things. I mean, we'll take a closer look. I mean, gashed here, beat here, gashed, gash down here, gash here, beat through here. The thing's been compressed. The worst of it's right here. It goes all the way in and hits the box, the actual box of the statue. This is all crushed down. I guess the first thing is a warning sign is when you see this red tape. This is nothing that Sideshow would have put on. And even though they taped it, look, it's still kind of half open, you know. But my God, I mean, look at the gashes in this thing. It's crazy. And you can see the camera's putting in, we're taking impact strikes. I mean, look at, I'm actually able to stick my, that's how hard that impact strike is. Then I'm able to stick that up in there a little bit. Yeah, so that's a hard hit. I guess I should take a picture of that. I mean, it's almost like the opening scene in Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, when he's walking around with that box and he's kicking it and he's beating it because he wants to try to trick the guy to get the dog. I mean, it's like that's what's happened here, man. It's like, this is crazy. Ups. Yeah, the ones that drive the brown trucks. That's them. Unbelievable. Anyway, we're going to slowly open this up. If it chops around a little bit, it's because I got to document this, so I can, might have to send, I'd say there's a high percentage I'm going to have to send this back. And I need to document it. So, anyway, strap in. Let's see what we got. Let me make a quick note about this. I mean, says right here, fragile, do not drop, handle with care. This side up. It's found in 2 places on the box. I don't know, would it be advantageous for that to be in a red ink and maybe in a few more spots on the box? I don't know. Or would Ups still be idiots and just do what they do? I don't know. Just a little thought. Alright, let's go ahead and crack this thing open. Buck time, baby. Let's see what we got. It's already partially opened as it is. And I already know it's damaged. The actual box of the statue itself. I can see that through this damage area up here. Okay, as you see, it has this little insert piece of cardboard. Let's flip this down. And as you can see, it has damaged quite significantly the box. Take it down and see what's inside. Okay, as you can see, damage to the box. Again, crushed. I'm not tripping too hard on boxes, although it would be nice if the box wasn't messed up, but you know, it's not the end of the world for me. Bottom of the box. And that's it. So let's open it up. Alright, we'll open this up. Okay, box is open, and as you can see, it has hit the foam. Alright. Let's pull out Harley Quinn. Quick peek at the box. Or you can. Alright. This curious as to whether or not there's any damage. Here we go. The moment of truth. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what we're left with. This is what's in the box. As you can see, there's plenty of foam up here. This thing's packed rather well. Quite impressed with that. Although I still would nice to see some better labeling on the outside box. Something bright red or something to alert these idiots to maybe try to be a little more careful. If this thing turns out non-broken, this is going to be a huge testament to how well Sideshow packs up their statues. Alright, so let's carry on. Let's get on with this unboxing and review. Alright, let's continue on with this review of the statue of Harley Quinn. Alright, first thing we got is a base. Pretty hefty base. Wham. And it's got this faux kind of neon effect going on, which I think looks pretty cool. But other than that, pretty much just a kind of a black, flat black, almost like a semi-gloss, I would say. So we'll spin around here so I can see what I'm doing. Real quick. First inspection, I don't see any chips or anything that would lead me to believe that it had gotten damaged during the shipping. Of course, we will look at this better under some better lighting and see what we got. Alright, I guess the next thing to do, we'll pull out Harley herself. Alright. She is bagged up really well. Need to be careful because she is holding her handle of their hammer is still within her hand, so we want to be careful taking off that paper that you don't accidentally snap that off or do a break. Okay, and trying to see the best I can with sometimes the lighting is kind of hard because it's shining at me, so sometimes it's kind of hard to see any damage or things. It is until after I put it on my 360 that I really notice things better, because then the light's shining directly on the figure and not in my eyes. I would say first inspection, I don't see anything here that would indicate to me that it's damaged in any way through shipping, and paint looks rather well. Okay, and I believe she sits this way. You're kind of looking at her backside, is facing you, so I believe she fits in this way. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you, I don't know what it is about some of these statues, man. They just don't go together well. Now just double check and make sure I ain't doing something stupid. This is the way it goes. She would face like this. And actually, let me spin it around where I can see it myself better, because I don't want to look for. I want to look at the feet alignment, and the holes just simply do not line up. And having already had a bad experience with this with another Sideshow piece, the Wonder Woman, where the feet didn't line up, she was kind of coming down a set of steps, and the leg broke. Actually, sorry, I think it broke at the kneecap. Sent it back. Sideshow was really good about that, and sent me another Wonder Woman. Same thing, wouldn't line up right. And here we are again with another piece where I just don't feel confident enough to try to. I'm not going to force this. It's either going to fall right into place, or it's no good. You know what I mean? And I don't know the type of material, I don't know that I can heat this with a hair dryer and get that slight little movement that I need. I don't know that I'm able to do that. So at this stage of the game, I'm going to say this is going to have to go back. I'm not even going to bother to see if the head piece or the hammer piece is damaged or any of that. There's no sense going any farther. I will give a quick, just quickly looking at the piece I see here in front of me. The one thing I really noticed that I'm not 100% wowed by, and maybe under different lighting I might be a little different opinion. Really don't like her flesh tone. It almost has, it's almost like it has a gray look about it. And that just could be my eyes, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like her flesh tone. It's almost like it's almost like this thing was gray primered underneath of it, and there's not enough paint where it's like the gray's bleeding through or something. I mean, that's the impression I get. So I would say not crazy about the skin tone. But then again, Harley Quinn, she took that chem bath, which her skin's not supposed to look quite normal anyway. So I'll give them a little break on that. But other than that, it looks nice. Without going too deep into it, everything looks pretty nice. I love the stockings here. It's kind of got a rib to it. That's kind of nice. And yeah, not much more to say about it. Okay, as you can see, it's been some time has passed since I started this video, and I wanted to be fair about this statue, because I initially didn't open up the parts of the statue to see was it actually damaged, despite the fact that the legs won't fit in. So let's look at these pieces and see, did they get damaged. Okay, pulling out Harley's head. Okay, well wrapped up, and okay. I would say at this point, I don't notice any damage due to roughness from the shipping company. So that is definitely a testament to how good they package up. So that's definitely a plus for them. Let's have a look at the portrait. Top of it, as you can see, no damage. Okay. Alright, last thing to look at is the hammerhead. I don't expect anything to be damaged there. It was quite a ways away from the source of the heavy damage to the box. Again, looks like it survived. So at this point, my only complaint is that her feet don't line up with the peg holes in the base. Alright, so I'm going to try to heat these legs up a little bit and see if I can get them to move. So I'm going to put this back down. Okay. So I'm going to try to heat this up with a hair dryer. Just warm it up. We'll see what happens. If it works, I'll post it. If it don't work, I won't. I'm just going to take a hair dryer, kind of from a distance. I don't want to be up on it, because I think it's very possible you could burn the paint if you get this too hot. So I'm going to put it on a low setting. Now I just want to heat these legs up. So I have a high temp, but a low, I'm staying off of it. Okay. Wow. Wow. It did it. It actually did it. It's not in there as well as it should be. Let's heat it up a little more. Whoop.
Okay. That's in there far enough that I'm satisfied. This one could come down about 1/8 of an inch. This one is fully in there. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that alone and call that success. So it did work. It absolutely did work. No kidding. I've heard that you can do that. And it actually worked. So cool. So let's continue on. Okay, let's put this mallet together. Now what I did find, it wouldn't go on there very well. So what I did was took just a basic fingernail file. Kind of got that Harley Quinn diamond on it. Not by purpose, but it's just the brand. And I very lightly cleaned off the paint, because this is a metal peg here. Okay, just clean that off nicely. And if you look at this, it almost looks like the slant is like that if you hold it. I don't know any other way I could give you a reference to how it fits in there. And it just gently goes in there. And boom. So if you have trouble with yours, just gently with a fingernail file or something, and just don't work it too hard. Just be very gentle with that, and it should go on for you. Alright, so let's put Harley's head on. Harley head. Yeah. Now wait a minute. Alright, she's supposed to be looking over her shoulder a little bit, so bam, there you go. Okay. Almost put her head on backwards, like she was the exorcist. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I'm happy. I don't see any reason to send this back. I've resolved the issues. Too bad that didn't happen with the Wonder Woman. I really liked that particular statue. And they had sent me two, and it just I couldn't get it to do. And I think I even tried a hair dryer on it, but it was, the gap was so. This wasn't too bad. This wasn't off that bad. 1/8 inch, 3/16, something like that. Not even a quarter. So I felt a little more comfortable doing that. Whereas the Wonder Woman was way off. So yeah, we'll put this under the 360 and have a better peek at it with some lighting on it. I don't know. Like I said, that the skin's kind of weird looking, but I'm gonna give him some slack, because you know of Harley's history. You know, her skin would be kind of weird looking. So, although I prefer it to look more natural, it's me. But yeah, it's cool. Digging it. Let's get a measurement on this thing. Okay, Harley's base. Whoop. That base is 7 5/8. The base itself stands 2 1/4. Harley on her own, I guess that pigtail over there is probably about the tallest point of the statue. She's about 18 inches tall. And you throw that base in there. I'm going to go about 20, right in the 20 half mark. Let me see. Get my eyeball behind it here. Yeah, I'm going to go 20 and a half. Base included. Probably the widest thing is this hammer. So you're talking good 9 1/4 inches. Yeah, she pretty much stays within the base, other than this hammer. This hammer's what's gonna cause, and any kind of space really needed would be left to right, more or less. But there she is. She's pretty cool. And like I said, we'll put this on a 360 spin and have a better look at it and see what we think. So stay tuned. Okay, let's get on with this 360 spin. I'm gonna try not to do a whole lot of talking because you can hear my voice. I've been struggling with some sinus stuff here for the last, I don't know, almost a week now. So, and anyway, at any rate, let's take a little quick 360 spin. Yes, this is a nice figure, or statue, I should say. Sorry. Yeah, let's turn her just about like that. Go in for that portrait. Okay, I think that's about as close as I'm going to try to get. Really well done, the portrait. You know, the lipstick is almost like a black. There's like some red and black in it. Almost like a black cherry or something, you know. Love her eyes and expression. Looks really good. Love the little bits of hair kind of draping in her face. And a little bit of blush there. Skin tone wise, as I said before, it's an unusual skin tone, but I do appreciate they put a little blush in there to kind of give her some color, because otherwise, there's not, in my opinion, a lot color-wise with the skin. It's very ashy. And as we look at her hair, a lot of nice strand details and a little bit of tips coming out there. And let's see, let me kind of do like that. And as you can see, she's got little black bands. A lot of nice detail as far as the hair strands, in my opinion. They looks really good. Okay, let's take a little bit other look at other stuff here. Love the collarbones here and the neck detail. Got a little heart, little choker necklace there. And of course, let's come on down. Let's back it up just a pinch. Love her little halter top. It's kind of glossy, almost like a leather of some type, patent leather. Nice little charm on it. Of course, you got your star and your diamond there. Love the little wrinkle top there. You can see like a line where, you know, if this was an actual garment, it would be your stitch lines. So I appreciate how they kind of do that. Makes it almost gives you like a faux kind of real fabric look. And of course, the zipper looks really well. That looks really good. Appreciate the different the shoulders coming down to the biceps and stuff. Different detail on the anatomy. Looks good. Not a lot, as I said before, with the skin tone. It's a little unusual in my opinion, but given Harley's history, it makes sense. So I'm not going to knock them for it. Okay, and as we come here to her midsection, again, along with the anatomy here, the belly button, you can see some, stomach muscles coming through here. Very subtle, very soft, but it's there. And of course, her jacket, blue interior, light blue interior. And of course, you got your dice with your 5150. And you continue with the black and red theme. Red is a metallic. And as you can see, that theme carries all the way through the jacket. Little blue pocket here. The interior is blue. Is it interior? You can't see it over there, but that's kind of nice, because the interior of this is blue. And then when it comes right to, if you can look inside her pocket, it's blue. So that's pretty cool. something like, paying attention to detail like that. They could have just left it black and said screw it, but they didn't. A little bit of skin fold here where she's leaning back. Speaking about the back, a lot of nice detail in the anatomy here with the shoulder muscles coming down into the spine. Alright, let's talk a little bit about her shorts. Again, the same shiny, kind of got that leather look. Red and black themed. Got the little belt there with the golden studs on it. And comes on around. Nice little cheeks on her. And of course the hammer or mallet that she's holding looks really good. Looks fairly old and weathered. Got some type of wrap of some sort going around it. And there's definitely a lot of stuff going on with just mallet head. Weathering of the metal bands. And of course you can see the spiral of the, like this was a log. And of course you got like the little splits that you would find in it. So that's pretty cool. Let's go down here and look at the legs. They look real good. And again, not a lot of detail in the skin tones. Very, very subtle at best. And thighs look good. Then you got these long stockings that come up here, and they've got like a ribbly texture to them. And of course you got the folds here and up here, and of course your knee pads, and that all looks really good with the snaps here. Of course, star and a diamond. I think I would have liked to seen these tips to be silver. I think would have added. Being a skateboarder myself, these are often, they're metal. They're so they would have been, silver, or should have been, but I'm not gonna knock them too hard for that. I mean, okay, and of course you got your red stockings coming down to these skates. And they look pretty good. There's actual fabric, little, these are fabric. And they look good. Now even though you see nice stitchings through here, your little eyelets are not silver like, they would be on a roller skate. Again, that's pretty intricate detail. I'm not going to knock them for not taking the time to do that. Of course, you come over here to this next one, red one, and this is where you kind of see some of the weathering. Like, she actually uses the damn thing, so you got some nice weathering and wear on the boot here. Of course, then again, still again, you have the pom-poms, or actual fabric. Really cool wheels on here. And I love the shank here coming through the trucks and everything. Decent detail there. Yep. And of course you got your foot stoppers up front. And of course everything's crisscrossed. What's red here is black there, and what's black here is red over there. So now let's talk about the base. Okay. Now, as far as the base, as I said before, it's got this neon effect going on, which I think really looks good with this statue. Pinks, diamonds, and blue stars. Of course, when you come over here, to where it actually says Harley, if you look up close, you see like the little butt ends of neon, which you would see in an actual neon sign. So they're trying to kind of faux give you a neon look. And I think it came off well. I think they did this well. This looks good on this satin black, and it really, to me, pops. And I think it helps make the statue look that much more better, you know, because of the base. Kind of catches your eye as well. So let's have one more spin of this figure. Okay, my final thoughts. I was a little nervous about the fact that the boot pins wouldn't line up, but that was easily corrected. Hopefully that's not a problem that's a reoccurring thing with these statues. Overall, I like the design of this particular statue, and of course it can be had a lot cheaper than the other Harley roller skate version, I think by Prime One Studio, if I'm correct. So I do like this. At any rate, I think this is a real must-have for any DC comic Harley Quinn fan. Despite my not really caring for the skin tone, that would be one of my knocks on it. But given her history, and you know, she's known to have, you know, this weird ashy, pale type kind of skin, so it does go with the character. So like I said, I'm not going to knock them for it. You know, if they would have made the skin look more natural, they probably would have knocked them for not staying true to the character. That's just me. I'm weird, I guess. I'd have preferred her to have a more natural skin tone, but whatever. Other than that, it's a great statue. Decent price for if you want a good size Harley in the roller skate theme. Highly recommend this Harley Quinn Hell on Wheels. Okay, there goes your 360 spin of Harley Quinn by Sideshow Premium Format. This is the Hell on Wheels version. If you stuck with me to the end, thank you so much. Thank you to anybody who has subscribed. And if you like what you saw here, smash that like button. Perhaps you might want to subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. Later.